everyone.
Hey.
How you doing today?
Wow, you're going low and sexy today.
Yeah, I'm trying to it's for those ASMR people. I'm just getting up close to the microphone, drinking my drink, talking about the fact that we are on What's Your Bacon in 7 questions.
Yeah.
And our guest today is comedian Steve Mazan. How you doing, brother? What's going on?
Hey guys, I was loving the ASMR. I love that stuff.
It's good stuff, right? I know you do.
He does a lot of it.
I've seen some comedy and ASMR. I've checked out some videos.
A little combo. Yeah.
We've seen him do some comedy too.
We have seen him do some comedy.
Yeah.
I am super excited that we have a comic on the podcast because I'm a huge fan of stand-up comedy.
Yes.
I am a former roommate of 3 stand-up comics.
Whoa.
So 2 years of my life was spent every day with comedians, and
2 years of your life was spent paying for all of the rent.
No, I'm a musician, so
Okay, that's true.
2 years of my life was spent with all 3 of us going, how are we going to figure this rent out?
If you say musician or comedian, somewhere else in the sentence roommate is coming up, right?
Exactly, right?
Or probably roommates. Yeah.
All of us. So Steve, how you doing today, brother? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm doing good. It's Halloween, and we actually got a little Halloween. I'm in Los Angeles, so we usually don't get Halloweeny weather that I think of Halloween, kind of dark and a little wet and cold.
Right.
But that's how it is today in Los Angeles, so it's kind of nice.
I would imagine Halloween in Los Angeles would be pretty awesome just because I grew up having Halloween in Indiana, which meant that whatever costume I had was totally awesome and then looked terrible with whatever jacket my mom made me put over.
Yeah. That's always a hindrance for sure.
Nothing like a stormtrooper in a parka, right?
Nothing looks as movie accurate as Chewbacca in a big poncho jacket.
Absolutely. Steve, you're actually our first actual comedian.
Yes.
We have we've had people who dabbled in comedy.
Well, I don't want to cast aspersions onto Mr. Sean Kanan, who is a comedian as well, but he's more known for his acting, and comedy is a passion that he kind of delved into. But that's what we do on the show, is we get into what people's passions are and stuff like that. So you're our first full on hey man, this is my life.
One passion. Yeah.
Yes. Stand-up comedian.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we are going to ask 7 questions. These 7 questions have been whittled down from 7,287.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We whittled them all down to these 7 questions and possibly a bonus question. Questions at the end.
I have a question.
Okay. So this is going to get our audience to know you better.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So if you are a fan already of Steve Mazan, then you probably already know these answers.
You might know these answers,
or you might know none of these answers.
I'm going to say none of them because these are the questions.
Yes.
This is the dirt.
Of these 7, you whittled it down from 7,287. Is that the right number?
Yes.
Just wondering, did it happen to be the final 7 of that 7,287? Did you just
not at all?
No. Okay.
Question 3 was actually number 7,980.
Whoa.
Yeah. Question 4 was number 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're all over. You went backwards. Whoa, this is thorough.
We ran the gamut.
We're thorough here.
Yeah.
Apparently, we have a budget and we have interns.
Yeah, and Mike's a whittler.
I'm a whittler.
Yes.
So
that had to come in handy during the pandemic.
Whittling. It did.
Absolutely.
That's how this happened.
Yeah.
He whittles. I churn butter, I guess.
Yeah.
We're an Amish couple.
Yes.
So we are.
So, Steve, are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
7 questions of death.
Ooh, I didn't know it's the 7 questions.
Now it's of death.
Oops.
Well, yeah, there's no death involved.
Oh, maybe. Cool. All right, I got
no death involved. Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. Hopefully
just remember,
we all come out of this unscathed.
Maybe. Just remember there's no wrong answers except for the completely wrong ones.
Yeah, correct.
Yes, all right. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Steve, question number 1. How many pillows is too many?
I don't. There's no answer to that. There's never too many pillows.
That's a
I
hot
could
take.
live in Jeannie's bottle, like that bottle. Remember I drank
Yeah.
Jeannie, and she lived in it, and it was just. I think it was all pillows. What's a mattress but a big pillow, right? Like
Holy fuck.
I say more pillows. Just
Steve, you
load
just
it up.
blew my mind with your mattress.
Stopped in his tracks.
I never thought of that.
Stopped in his tracks.
I never thought of that, but it's true. Like, what's not a pillow? If it's soft, it's a pillow. Beanbag, pillow.
All right, I'm going to go a step
Couch,
further.
pillow.
Oh.
I'm going to go a step further. What's a blanket but a very thin, stretched out pillow?
That's stretching it.
Yeah. I agree with you on that
I
one.
said you got to stretch it.
I'm going to call bullshit on that one, Steve.
All right. Question number 2. Steve, please describe the perfect pizza order.
Perfect pizza order.
Yes.
Thin crust. Cheese and
from
Italian
Chicago
sausage.
and a thin crust. Wow. Okay.
I know. I'm throwing a curveball there. Everyone thinks I'm going to go deep dish coming from Chicago, but thin crust, not the New York thin crust, but there's a Chicago Midwest thin crust that is out there too. Just cheese and Italian sausage, extra sauce.
He's a saucy one.
Yeah.
I like sauce.
So you're talking the thin crust like that cracker crust, right? Like when I think of Midwest, I think like the cracker thing.
It's almost cracky. It's not that brittle, but it's like that. And a lot of times you go to places and here's the thing, and a lot of people swear you can't do this with pizza. Cut in squares.
Square cut. Square cut
is great.
I'm from
I'm a big
Indiana,
fan.
close to Chicago.
Yeah.
So I'm familiar with the square cut cracker crust, thin crust pizza. It is thicker than a cracker. Yes. It's like 2 saltines piled.
Yeah, about that thickness.
It's about that thickness. Yeah.
And it's easier the squares are easier to fold over, which people love to do with a pie one too, but it's harder until you get to the end. But with a square one, you can just fold it over in a nice sandwichy kind of the sauce and it just comes out. It's great.
With the small squares, are you a piler? You pile them on top of each other?
I don't think I've ever piled. That's a good question.
Oh man, you've never made like a wafer out of it? Like
I'll fold it over.
It's like a Kit Kat. It's like a Kit Kat of pizza.
That does sound
interesting. So before we get to question number 3, fun fact: a piece of pizza folded in half is considered a Michigan calzone.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah. That's what my family from Michigan always told me. They're like, "That's a Michigan calzone." I said, "No, it's a pizza. Well, it's folded in half."
You know what Detroit pizza style is gaining a lot of traction these days. It's very hip right now.
Yes, Detroit's bacon papa. I'd never heard of a Detroit. And again, you grew up in Indiana. I grew up in Illinois. I've never heard of this Detroit pizza until the past couple
Me
years.
either until recent. Yeah.
And they're acting like it's been forever. Like you came up with it 3 years ago. That's it. Just admit it.
Yeah, just because you're not Little Caesars,
right?
you make it that way.
Would I be going too far to say if you fold the pizza over enough, it's basically a pillow? It's a pillow as well.
Question number 3.
Question number 3.
which, if I'm right, was at one time 7,922.
Yes, correct.
Yes, it was now 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
correct. Yes. Question number 3. True or false question.
Ooh.
Cereal is a soup.
Whoa.
We just blew his mind, folks. We just blew his mind.
I'm going to go false. False.
Okay.
And here's my thinking. At soup, I have a friend who hates soup. Paul Morrissey is a very funny comedian, but he has a joke about it. But it's a real thing. It's not just a joke. He doesn't like soup. He says soup is always just a lesser version of the thing you want. You want beef? Well, here's some beef. Here's some water that tastes like beef. Here's some noodles that have been run through chicken. You don't get the chicken. You just get the taste of it. So he always thinks it's lesser of what you really want. Whereas I think cereal actually has ingredients that mean something else when you put them together. Like you wouldn't have a cup of milk and then cereal separately, but together they create a new thing. So I think it's not soup.
All right. So cereal is a Voltron of goodness.
Oh, that's a great take.
Yes.
All right. Steve, gift cards. Lame gift idea or great gift idea?
Is this number 4 or is this 3A?
This is
number 4. This is
I
number
didn't know
4.
if I was getting a Kellogg's gift card for that answer or something.
We'll number every answer, every question.
Yeah.
Okay,
sorry.
gift cards, great or not great? It is great. It's great, right?
Yeah.
It's basically cash.
Don't
and we
ask
all like
us.
cash.
You tell us what you think.
It's basically cash, and we all like getting cash. Yeah, I think it's a great one. Oh, well, God, these are good questions. Because I have had some gift cards sit in my backpack for like 7 years.
Right.
Because I just forget to use them.
If I give you a gift card to Victoria's Secret, is it really cash?
That's a good point.
Or is it just an annoyance?
It just might be. It's almost giving someone an errand. Like,
right.
Hey,
it's like, hey, go pick something out and then return it so you can get cash.
So it's
kind of like a practical joke.
We can't wait to see you wear jogging pants with pink on your butt.
With my
if I give you, and he unbuttoned another button. He unbuttoned another button, folks.
There we go.
If I get you a gift card from Victoria's Secret, I have a style in mind.
Well, of course, yes. Well, I would call you before I get it. But like, is this what you were thinking of?
Yes, exactly. I would expect a text of some kind of photo.
But it's a great question because it really is. I'll give like one of the ones. I think my wife and I got a Christmas gift card for Chili's. There's no Chili's in Los Angeles. So I had to wait till I ended up in a different state to use it. But it was kind of fun when I did get to it. But I'm going to say, I'm going to go lame on this.
Yeah,
I've changed my mind.
Was that awesome though? Because when you're on the road, because I've gotten gift cards for, when my band was on the road, I've gotten gift cards for like, Wawa or a specific gas station or a specific food place that happens that I can't get to from here. Right. And then when I'm on the road, I'm like, holy shit, I can use this. And it's like extra money. It's like found money all of a sudden. You give me a Waffle House card. And then, when I'm out in New York and I'm on the road, I'm like, I got a Waffle House card, guys. Yeah. We're eating good tonight.
So it is. Yeah. It pays off in the long run.
Right.
So lame, but lame gift idea is your final answer?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna split it because you didn't make me go true or false on this one. I'm gonna say short term, lame gift, long term, great gift.
Oh, okay.
That's a great answer.
That is a really good answer.
That's the first time it's been answered that way.
You have to sit on it a little bit.
Steve, you are barreling towards the bonus question because you are doing some good answers. All right. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. What number is Mike thinking of?
4,287.
Question number 6.
What is your go-to jukebox pick?
Ooh, I'm a Jim Croce fan, and you can usually find him on most. Yeah.
Okay.
Things like I don't have a Jim Croce CD. But he's one of those, like he's almost all the time on like a jukebox somewhere at a dive bar or
right.
Yeah.
So but which Jim Croce? Are you like Time in a Bottle Jim Croce?
No, I usually go, I Got a Name.
Okay. Yeah.
Like it?
Yeah. I like Operator as well.
Great song. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't go wrong. I like Time in a Bottle, but I probably wouldn't play it because that seems to be the one they play the most. So
right.
You want to feel when you get to the jukebox, you're like, you know what another good one is? I feel bad not knowing the name of the band. You guys will know. Tighten Up.
Let's hope. Which one?
Tighten Up. Tighten Up. It's kind of an old like 50s, 60s tune.
Why would we know that, Steve? Come on.
Because you're musicians. Like you just.
Well, I play guitar, so I know 50s songs. Come on.
I mean, you cut your dude beard, so you do look older.
I did cut my dude beard. Yeah.
I apologize. I'm going to do a bad impression of it, but it's like you guys have definitely heard this song. It's like it starts and the guys and they're playing this cool kind of jazzy, funky music, and they're like, I'm Steve Mazan. He's not Steve Mazan, but I'm Steve Mazan. These are the Shangri-Las, and this is called Tighten Up. And we're going to tighten up. And now, drummer, tighten up. Tighten up. You guys have definitely heard it. It's great. And again, on a lot of jukeboxes, but not played on the radio or anything.
I'm going to go to a bar and I'm going to look for Tighten Up.
I'm going to look for Tighten Up too. Yeah. That is going to be my next jukebox pick.
Yeah.
You're going to fall in love.
My next jukebox.
Because I want to hear it.
Yeah.
I want to hear it.
All right. Well,
as a fan of stand-up comedy, I do 7 What's New Pussycats.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, over and over, John Mulaney. Yeah,
Over and over.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's fantastic.
With
One
one,
of the great jokes of all time.
it's not unusual.
All right. Speaking of 7,
Yes.
here's question number 7.
Mm-hmm.
And this will decide, Steve, if you get the coveted bonus question.
Uh-oh.
No pressure.
All right.
All the pressure.
So much pressure.
That's yours.
I'm just giving it time. Let it breathe. Let it happen.
Wait for it.
Let it happen. How do you feel about garden gnomes?
I like them. I am neither passionate nor hateful towards them. I enjoy them when I see them. My dogs often get afraid of them as I'm taking them on walks. If they see them, they think they're tiny little people. Mm-hmm. So they are interested in them. I do like I believe it was the movie Amelie, where they send the garden gnome around the world and takes pictures. I love that, and I love that movie. And of course, the Travelocity has stolen that idea and not given Amelie credit for it at all. So I guess I'm passionate in that angle that the right garden gnomes aren't getting their credit. So yeah, I like them. I feel that we need some equality for it. I do think, we got a lot of Black Lives Matter. We got a lot of women's movement. I do think the garden gnomes, with my Amelie and the Travelocity,
No lives matter.
No lives
matter.
No lives matter.
Hot take.
GLM.
That needs to be a T-shirt.
Yeah.
No lives matter.
Yeah.
All right.
I like it.
I'll get on it.
Yeah.
I'll get on it.
Next week. It's my podcast.
Next week.
Thank you, Steve.
No lives matter.
No lives matter.
Well,
we'll get in trouble somehow for it.
Based on that.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Based on that.
Somehow we're dicks.
Creating controversy.
Protesting me.
Yes, but for creating this controversy that we're going to deal with,
you've won.
You definitely get the bonus
question.
Whoa. I was worried. I thought purposely. I thought that ruled me out. Okay.
Oh no, you would have been the first to fail, which would have been great. But...
So, Steve, it's a multiple choice again.
Yes.
Okay.
Bacon. Is it a topping? Is it a side? Or is it a main course?
For me, it's a shared. It's not by itself. I can't do it by itself. It's got to be as part of. I don't consider it secondary though, if that makes sense. Like I wouldn't make just bacon, but I think the bacon is equal to the eggs at breakfast, or the muffin or the toast. It's equal to that. And there's a reason it is on the BLT that it's listed first. It is above the lettuce and the tomato, not just in the layers, but in significance. But I am not a by itself bacon guy, and I know some people are that. So I guess I'm hedging my bets here that it's not necessarily a topping, but it's an equal billing with everything else. But I wouldn't go by it. I wouldn't go alone with bacon.
So what would your final answer be?
Topping, side order.
What are the choices again?
Topping, side order, main course.
I guess it's a main course by my definition. Yeah, it's a
great answer. Unfortunately, it's not the answer we're looking for. The answer we're looking for is all of the above.
Gotta think outside the box, man. Gotta think outside the box.
Jeez, I didn't even. All right.
Yeah, we keep you guessing on this show.
Yeah.
It's a very cerebral show.
Yeah. Although you failed miserably at the bonus question, we'd still like you to tell everybody where to find you and all your good stuff. Steve Mazan, comedian, podcaster. Go take a driver's ed course of some sort, because he's on that. We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
We're gonna do a lot of this.
So Steve, tell everybody no.
Yeah. So my name is Steve Mazan, Mazan. So you can find me at stevemazan.com. Just my full name. You can see some of my comedy there. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. Besides stand-up comedy and me putting on all that stuff when I'm going to perform somewhere, I have a podcast of my own called the Mazan Movie Club. And the idea is that it's like a book club for people who hate to read, like myself. And so instead of reading, you just watch a movie each week, and then we discuss it on the podcast, and people send me their thoughts on the movie each week on social media, and then I include their thoughts on the podcast as well. So, that's called the Mazan Movie Club. And, those are the places people can find me. And besides comedy, what I do. But besides that, I'm, out on the road at comedy clubs often, or corporates, cruise ships, that kind of stuff. You kind of catch me anywhere.
So, guys, that's Steve. You're going to want to catch the episode on Monday.
Yeah, clearly that's going to be
You know that this is going to be a good one. He's a comedian. He's going to tell a joke or two.
Spoiler alert, we've met before, so we have good conversation questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we've talked before. So come on Monday, hang out with us, and of course, always ask yourself the one question.
Most important question every day.
Right.
All day. What's your bacon?
We are